Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Clean the Clutter. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you my step-by-step process of how I organize and declutter things from my life. As you can see from the title, this is all about the kitchen. Getting started here, I'm just removing all the items out of the cupboard and laying them on top of my counter. Now that everything is laid out in front of you, you want to start categorizing each of your items to see what you actually have. As you go through and evaluate each item, ask yourself if it's worth keeping or if it's time to get rid of it. These are the 3 items that I decided to get rid of and declutter. I've owned this wok for 3 years now and I've never used it once. These are the items I will be keeping, but first it is time to clean out those cupboards before putting those items back in. Now that the cupboard is nice and clean, it's time to play with the space. Move items around and see what will work and what won't. For me, I knew I needed the 9x13 pans closer, and I know what pans I often use versus sometimes use. So I wanted to put what it gets used often right in front so it's super easy for me to grab. So unless I'm bringing food over or I'm hosting something, these 3 items that I'm putting way in the back are never getting used. But because I do occasionally use them, I'm definitely not going to toss them out. This step is important as you don't want to purchase things until after you have decluttered the things you no longer need. Organizational items can get very expensive, so it is best to plan ahead of time on what you need versus buying it all beforehand and trying to make it work for your space. For this cabinet, I got hooks for my cutting boards and I got a vertical rack for my frequently used pans. These 2 simple items have made it so much more convenient for while I'm cooking, and of course, they are linked below. I'm adding a second hook here simply just because I didn't like how they were hanging prior. So adding that second hook made them flush with the cabinet and I like that much better. And as you can see, I'm literally doing the exact same process just for a different cupboard. This one does change up just a little bit. You'll see in just a minute.
Could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right here we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of.
So this is where this cabinet does get a little bit different. I decided to switch my appliance cabinet with my Tupperware and vice versa. The original Tupperware cabinet was basically just a black hole. There's a lot of vertical space, but there's only so much you can do with it. So I decided to switch the two, and I really like how it turned out. So definitely keep watching to see what I end up doing with this. This cabinet is by far my favorite cupboard transformation because I could never reach half the things in here, and then adding a lazy Susan in here literally fixed all of my problems. The fridge is definitely a lot worse than it typically is. I mean, it's usually pretty bad by the end of the week, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this week for some reason we just had a lot more leftovers than we typically do, or maybe it was just a bunch of containers, I don't know, but this fridge was a mess. Felt really good to pull everything out. And then the next day I went grocery shopping.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
I am gonna go ahead and end the video here, and as always, if you liked this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. There will be a part 2 to this kitchen organization. The way my pantry turned out is so amazing. I've never had a very organized pantry, and I am in love with the way it is now. It is so easy to just see everything that I have. So again, if you like this video, definitely hit subscribe so you can see part 2. I will see you all next week with a brand new video.
Take me to your heart.